This movie's fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so we are reviewing the new-ish Disney Pixar movie.
Wait. Is it Pixar?
I don't know. Let's check.
Yeah, we should check. Great movie either way.
Great movie regardless.
Yeah.
Yep, just fact checked. It is not.
Okay, it is not.
But it is a Disney movie, and this tells the story of the Madrigals, who are given a magic candle that each blesses them with a gift or a special power, as you will.
And the whole movie just plays out like a weekend at their place.
Yeah, and the main character, Mirabelle, doesn't have a gift, but she starts to see visions that things aren't exactly well at the Madrigal house. So she takes it upon herself to figure out what's going on. Okay. Honestly, when I didn't see much advertisement for this movie. Did you, Jessup, when this movie was first coming out?
I saw a little bit, but not a whole lot. I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, it was mostly advertisement for Raya and the Last Dragon and a little bit for Luca too. And as you both know, we reviewed those not too long ago.
Yeah. This was one of my favorite of those three.
No, because I thought this movie was going to be good at best. But honestly, I think I like it more than Raya and Luca as well.
Yeah. For me, it goes Encanto, Luca, Raya.
All right.
Oh, it's a really tough call between Luca and Encanto.
Yeah.
I think what puts Encanto over the line for me is the fact that this really doesn't have a villain.
No, it really doesn't. And
it doesn't need one.
No, it doesn't need one. Which I think really works, because not every movie needs to have like an antagonist or a villain. There just needs to be some conflict within the characters. Yeah. And that's what it's able to make the story progress.
Yeah.
The animation
and the visuals. So listen, pros, visuals, great.
Visuals are fantastic.
It's the same guy made Hamilton.
Yeah, it's the song. It's Lin-Manuel Miranda is one of the leading hands on this. He mostly worked with the songs, but we'll get to those in a bit.
Yeah, those are he's at his A game in terms of music.
No, the animation, I honestly don't know how, Disney keeps getting better with each movie that they put out. Like how the animation just gets better and better.
Yeah.
Like I like the scenery, I liked the set design in this movie.
Even movies I didn't like from them, like Frozen 2, I thought that had great animation.
Oh yeah, it definitely did. And let's talk about the songs for a bit. Very catchy. Of course,
we all know the song we do not talk about.
The song we do not talk about with the person we do not speak of. Okay.
You're not talking about Bruno on this.
While that is the popular choice by a lot of people, my personal favorite would have to be the song that's played towards the end. All of You.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty good too. It gives We Don't Talk About Bruno a run for its money, in my opinion.
No, that's true.
Same with Surface Pressure. Even though I don't really care for the dancing donkeys in that sequence, that is my one thing I don't like about this movie. Those donkeys horrify me.
All right, and let's talk about the characters. They are very unique. They are very charming. I think even with their separate gift, you can easily distinguish them from one another.
Exactly. Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think a sequel is necessarily needed, but maybe a show or maybe a short, because I know Luca has a short on Disney Plus.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Following Alberto. But the Encanto characters, they were all very unique in their own way.
Also, one thing I want to add, because just in this one day, I have seen this movie 3 times. So what happened was this morning, I was working for my students, and we ended up watching part of the movie. That afternoon, there was another group of students put the movie on too, so that was my second viewing. And then I had a third viewing with Will. So I've seen this movie 3 times today.
Okay, to be fair though, I've told Jessup this twice already. I don't blame his students, because we love this movie.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's just having to watch it 3 times to pick up on stuff. I was planning out jokes we'd crack up while watching the movie with the students. There was one I remember thinking was really great, And in the moment, I couldn't remember it. I still can't remember it. I am frustrated. I cannot remember this one joke I had right before Louisa goes into her song.
Yeah, I will say,
What was the joke? I don't remember it.
I will say, if you're going into this movie and you think you know what exactly is going to happen, to the movie's credit, it does a complete 180 on you.
Yeah, we might have kind of spoiled it a little bit with our review here.
Well, we didn't spoil it a whole lot.
Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, this movie's really good. We
Yeah.
really liked it. I probably will watch this movie more and more.
In order to really appreciate this movie, you need to watch it 3 times a day for the rest of your life.
Yes. Then you will never get the song stuck out of your head.
You will never get this. I got
in fact, when I was talking with Jessup earlier before we started watching the movie, I felt the urge to put the whole album on my phone from my iTunes. I just did it anyways.
I got to get around to that one of these days.
But yeah, very catchy songs, beautiful animation, charming and likable characters. What else can you expect? Honestly, in terms of recent Disney movies, this is among the best.
Agreed. Okay, so we talk about next week?
All right, so next week we're going to be talking about Groundhog Day.
And there's a reason for this.
Yes.
Okay, can I explain the reason?
By all means.
So as of recording this, we are 2 days away from my birthday, which happens to be Groundhog Day. The joke amongst Will and some of my other friends is that I am technically over 5,000 years old thanks to this movie. It's just a joke we have.
To be honest, I barely remembered that joke until you brought it back up.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so
you gotta forget that. Well, yeah.
No, I remember now. I remember that being very funny. Thanks for bringing that
back in the day. Yeah.
All right, so that just about does it for this review. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. So until next time, see you later, posse. And remember, we don't talk about